first I'm going to quickly prep the apples for dipping. The tartness of Granny Smith apples really works well to balance out the sweetness of the caramel and the chocolate. First I'm gonna remove the stems, and I'm just gonna, like, honestly, you hold the stem and then you twist the apple. The technique works, clearly, because I'm still holding on to the stem. Where'd it go? Oh, it is bruised. Oh no, there's like a huge soft spot now on it. Can you see me like squishing it in? So now I have my little bamboo skewers. Okay, now it's time for dipping. So I have some of those really nice soft vanilla caramels, and I'm popping them into a pot and then adding some milk. That is like literally all you have to do. It's so easy. So we're just gonna melt it down and then dip the apples in once it's nice and bubbling and liquid. And you might have to like tilt the pot, kind of use that little kind of motion that you see me doing to coat all the sides evenly, and then just scrape off the bottom. And you want to do this because if you don't, even though it looks like it's not going to happen, it will pool on your tray. I have some chocolate that I've melted, and these are just like milk chocolate chips. I'm gonna get one of the apples and see how nicely that comes off the freaking paper. If you use wax paper, it will stick to that for like the rest of its life. And like give it a little, you kind of like have to angle it, because like honestly, nobody has a bowl that is gonna be deep enough. You see that it's like kind of sliding off, don't worry. And then wipe the bottom excess off. And then we're just gonna put it back where it was. Okay, so it's the next day, and I had these sitting in the fridge overnight for the chocolate to set. They have a kind of sheen on them, and I thought it would kind of like go away as they came back to room temperature. It hasn't, but oh. Someone knows why, can you please tell me? Is the fun part, which is put the Louis Vuitton pattern onto it. Now, I'm not gonna just like go blind, because we learned from the Chanel hot chocolate bombs in the cards, that's what that little thing meant, that I need a stencil. So I'm gonna like create my own guide on the apple. I am just using my phone for reference, just going to sketch in the pattern. So the little flowers, I don't know what they're called, as well as the LV into all the apples. So now I've melted some butterscotch chips. They're like chocolate chips, but butterscotch. And this is what I'm going to use to draw on like all like the monogram and everything like that. Okay, so I only had it in me to do one, but we are going to celebrate that one apple. I am so tired that I'm like shivering. Don't put your finger under the blade. The line of caramel and then the line of chocolate, and it's like a very even layer. So the caramel is chewy, and obviously it's like very sweet. And chocolate kind of like mellows it out. The tartness of the green apple really balances it out, so it doesn't feel like a sugar hit. I'll link the Chanel hot chocolate bombs if you want to like brand your whole life. And do you know who likes apple with no trace of chocolate on it at all? Patty did.